Hi, I'm Nitya, and today I'm going to present my idea, supper bags. Supper bags in a nutshell. We are always committed to have quality work, be eco-friendly, have smart designs, and be sustainable. So the way this proposal is going to be outlined, we'll start with who we are, basically our story. What was the problem? What's our solution? What are our features in our bag? Who's our target market? What's our sales info, our social media, our outreach, expansion, and about me. So who are we? We are a startup aimed at reducing the heat. Our sustainable materials and thoughtful design will prevent burns on your lap and keep you ever stylish. So what is the problem? The idea of supper bags after a long period of frustration. It seemed like it would work. Then one day my family and I went out to lunch from a restaurant. The lunch was packed plastic bag and it was boiling with soup. When I went to the car, the hot spilled and I didn't know what to do. Then it hit me. What if I did a solution? It was an idea I hadn't thought much of before, but would help lots of people. Maybe burn was worse. Have you ever found yourself carrying wonder, how do I carry?
Excuse me, Nitya, do you mind if I just check on your audio? At the moment, we're hearing you kind of like a robot right now, and I'm not sure if that's the case for everyone else, but do you mind just checking sort of whether the internet and everything's working okay with on your audio is good? Because it was good at the start, and then it sort of went into robot mode. And don't worry, I've paused the timer, so you're good. Try saying something again.
Yeah, can you hear me better?
This is much better for me. Cool, awesome. Let's go with this. Yeah, let's go.
Have you ever found yourself wondering, how do I carry this food? What if it leaks? Is it even sustainable? Well, with our bags, you never ever need to worry about the hot food leakage or sustainability or even the style. Whether it's collecting a takeout order or cooking for a potluck, we have got your back. So this part's going to be about our solution. We have a prototype on the right for our bag. We have a smart aesthetic design. Our bags have breathability, flexibility, and sustainability on their side. They're made from cotton and have a heat pad. The heat pad is made of silicone, which has a high resistance to heat, so it'll prevent the heat from escaping while keeping food warm. Cotton is also an insulator, so it will play a big part in the breathability and sustainability aspects. We have recycled insulators, which would be the silicone and cotton. We have silicone heat pads, and we have an aesthetic design. These supper bags are perfectly easy to fit into your carry-on bag and can be rolled for good storage. They're also made from good quality materials that can be stored for a while or even used as amazing gifts. So what about customization? We're also offering different color choices such as pink, red, or green, and different sizes to fit everyone's needs. Below are some batik options for customization. On the right is a picture of the silicone sheet inside the bag, which would be protected by the stitching. And on the left, we have a picture of the bag hanging as if someone was carrying it. Our target clients. We're aiming at adults, typically parents aged 30 to 50. We're aiming at women because they're most likely to look for new products or make dinner plans. And we're aiming it at stay-at-home moms because they're usually the ones making the dinner plan and shopping. According to todayonline.com, there are 51,600 stay-at-home moms in Singapore with kids under 12, and over 87% of them are aged 30 to 50. Our target client would be this person on the right. Meet Jen. She's a stay-at-home mom with a love for style. She lives in Singapore where she is used to good quality but low sustainability factors in her everyday products. An important thing to know about Jen is that she loves shopping for new household products that can elevate her style. Often she meets her friends for lunch and finds herself at the same place every time, a plastic bag in her hand and hot food on the verge of spilling and burning her lap. Summer bags are all the things she needs, rolled into one perfect solution. It covers sustainability, uniqueness, smart design, and most importantly, style. Our manufacturing cost will be about 45% of the selling price, which would make it around $5 to $7. Our gross profit will be around $6 as we plan to sell our bags at a slightly premium price. And we would like to sell it B2B, as in we can sell it to other businesses that can sell to customers at a retail price. We'd also like to sell B2C through e-commerce, so we can sell directly to the customer without anyone taking cuts in the middle. For the smaller size, we're going to sell it at around $12 to make a gross profit of $6, and for the bigger size, $15 at a gross profit of $8. Our main competitors would be other stores with thermal bags, such as cold storage, because it sells its bags around $5. Their bags are not aesthetically pleasing or sustainable. We're sustainable. The bags are sustainably sourced and made from eco-friendly materials such as cotton. The bags also reduce the need for reheating the food due to a combination of silicone and cotton. They're aesthetic and sleek that appeal to the customer's eye. The heat pads are designed to keep the heat in. The bags are designed for rush takeaways and are reliable in the sense they will not break. Our brand honors being honest with customers from everything about materials to production. So,
excuse me for a second, Nitya. I'm going to have to stop you there. That is just over 5 minutes, about 5.5 now. Judges, if you'd like to ask anything about expansion, branding, identity, that sort of thing, please feel free to. I know there's some of the things that she mentioned in her first few slides that she'd like to talk about. Lena, let's start with you, please.
Yeah, thank you so much for that presentation. Very comprehensive, very clear. I loved how clear you were with everything you were sharing with us. So thank you for that. I did have a few questions for you. So you were showing some pictures of your bag, and I think one of the things I was wondering if it actually works, you know, if it actually does prevent you from spilling your food, and if you tested it out.
Yeah, so I actually tested it out with some hot lunch, and it seemed that the heat only barely started coming out after 30 minutes. So yeah, I'd say that it's good because we tested it a few times, and it's spill proof because the silicone in the middle is not a fabric, so it won't go through.
Okay, and my other question is, so you're saying that the silicone part of it is the one that actually prevents it from, you know, sliding side to side or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I just love this because I love prototyping. I love testing out products. You have to test out this product in a lot of scenarios, in the car, taking it up and down the stairs. You know, if you're with a lot of kids, you said you were targeting mothers with 12-year-olds, you know, they're running around all the time. You might have to run around. So I would do all those product testing to see if your product really stands up to what you're promising. And that's just my suggestion to use, to keep prototyping, to keep testing it out, to keep seeing, you know, should I add a sturdier bottom? Should my design change a little bit? That's the fun part of creating a product. So that's what I have to share. And thank you.
Elena, Ishita.
I have the exact same question actually, but I'm just going to put it in a little more detail. Good job, Nitya, with your presentation. Like Lena said, it was very clear. So the design that you showed us, it didn't seem to have a chain, and also the silicone pads that we see. I know they're like not they're for the heating insulation and so that it doesn't burn on your lap when you keep it there. But what if I have something liquid inside and I'm like putting it like this into my bag? I think in that case, the silicone would not be able to like avoid leakage, you know?
Do you mean like if you put it like something in a bottle and you put the bottle on the side, like this?
No, so I see that you've made the handles on the top, like on the horizontal part of it. So what if I put it vertically?
Yeah, that would work, I think, but that would kind of change the design as well, I think. I don't know, but that would work as well because, yeah.
Okay. And you have a chain planned, like you have a chain for the bag.
Yeah, we were thinking of adding a zip, but we didn't know whether a zip would slightly restrain the amount of the way that the size of the things that could go inside the bag, because then it would have to be connected to each other.
Okay. I think, like Lena said, just try to think about different scenarios in which you might need to use this bag and change the design accordingly. But otherwise, genuine problem, good idea.
Thank you.
Fantastic. And Khan, if I may go to you, if you have any questions.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Did you make the prototype, the pictures that you were showing?
Yeah, we actually made it by hand at home.
I see. And yeah, I think it was very good. It's a very good presentation, how you guys actually went on and making the prototype. Probably, you might, if you want to think about scalability, if you're planning on hiring people to make this by hand, will it actually cost $5 per bag, right? Depending on how many hours it takes. I think that's just one thing to consider. But yeah, otherwise I have no further questions.
And Nitya, can I ask you something? Can you tell me a bit about this? I saw expansion as one of your things. Can you tell me a bit about how you plan to expand further beyond this, just to finish off?
We were thinking of like releasing some new products and collaborating with designers and maybe even bringing some workshops for people to design their own bags. So we also want to start selling on Shopify, Wix, or Lazada because we noticed that a lot of our target market is on there. And here are some like products that we might expand to, which again have to do a lot with sustainability. For example, like with the materials of wheat straw or enamel.
Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, Nitya. Really appreciate that presentation and the way you put it forth. I love the fact that you made something too. So I like that. It always amazes me when someone makes their product first with the prototype. So thank you so much for that and the effort that you put in. Really appreciate